Hello everyone and welcome to yet another On the Bench digital exclusive. My name is Anthony Vasquez, CitrusTV softball beat reporter, and I'm joined over Zoom today by Duke softball head coach Marissa Young, ahead of SU's big series against the Duke Blue Devils. And Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
And Coach, I want to start off by taking a holistic view of your program. Duke softball is only 5 years old, and you've been the coach throughout each of those seasons, and you guys are already having success on the field with ACC championships and regular appearances in the top 25. So with that being said, I want to know how that speaks to the culture you guys are building in such a short time span.
It's really rewarding to see the hard work everyone's put in and the dedication to our vision and our core values come out to play, and really tribute to my staff for their hard work and to the players who have bought in from day one and put in the work and are having the success on the field. Really proud of everybody involved.
And to speak more about how young the program is, what are some unique aspects that come with building a program literally from the bottom up?
My husband and I started a business prior to me getting into coaching, and I feel like a lot of those same skills transferred over to starting up Duke softball. It felt like starting a small business, and really surround yourself with great people, have a great vision, work your tail off, and stay committed to the things that are important to you. And I think we've done that. I'm really committed to player development, and think that, you recruit good kids and really continue to pour into them and help them become the best version of themselves. And we do that both on and off the field. And I think you've seen that over the course of their 4 years, and, they're becoming great softball players and great people, and graduating, accomplishing all their goals. So that's what makes me proud at the end of the day as a coach.
Shifting over to your staff now, Coach, assistant coaches Bracamonte and Bloomer were hired in 2019, and since then you guys are 67-16 on the diamond. So I want to ask you, what are some unique things they bring to the table, and why does it lead to so many victories?
Yeah, they are experts in their field, at their craft, but I think that the dynamic between the three of us has been instrumental. We just mesh together. We're different. And so I think that because of our differences, we're able to reach all of our players in different ways. We complement each other really well, and we're all committed to the same core values and mission, and everybody works super hard, and there's a lot of collaboration between all of us. They have made me better. And I've really tried to let them have the freedom and the reign to do what they want to do, to make what they do their own. And I think, you're seeing all of that. Our kids know that we care a lot about them, and we're really invested, that we put in the hard work behind the scenes. Coach Bloomer's done a great job of improving our power numbers and just getting more out of every hitter by, he's not cookie cutter. He really, understands the swing and what each player needs. And Coach Bracamonte's really great at the mindset and the mental aspect. So we find ways to weave those things into everyday in our practice, and you're just seeing it transform come game time.
And to speak more about those bats, Coach, your whole lineup 1 through 9 is filled with veterans who've literally been with you since the start of the program. So what are some benefits to have an old veteran lineup, especially in a stacked conference like the ACC is this year?
I think experience is the best teacher, and they've been there, done that. You learn over the years what works for you, how to do things a little bit better. And I think our preparation is what separates us from other teams in the country. We know what we need. We know how to prepare for upcoming opponents, and we work the process week in and weekend out. But our kids are instrumental in that, because they understand what they need, and they're really good about communicating back to us as a staff what's working, what they need from us, what they need more of. And it's really key when coaches and players are on the same page, and you're seeing that.
And keeping it here with those veteran bats, Coach, Jamison Cable, Christina Foreman, and Rachel Crabtree have all been with you since the program's inception 5 years ago. Can you talk about the growth you've seen from the trio and how that coincides with your recent success on the field?
I still get choked up just thinking about those three in particular, heading off and not having them back next year, along with our big class of seniors. You know, that was like my group of babies that came in and they're heading out. It's bittersweet. They mean a lot to this program because, you know, they've laid the foundation. They've created a culture and atmosphere of leaders, breeding leaders in our program, of teaching the underclassmen, leading the way. And, you know, they definitely have had an impact on this program, a huge reason for our success. And it's going to be sweet to see them go.
Moving from the bats to the circle now, Coach, Peyton St George has been a workhorse for you guys this season. What are some unique things she brings to the table, and why do they create issues for hitters?
You know, she is an elite pitcher because she throws at 3 different speeds, and she has worked her tail off to elevate. She used to be a spin and movement pitcher and has elevated herself to a power pitcher. You know, her hard stuff anywhere from 67 to 70, and then throwing that change up and that off speed pitch really keeps hitters off balance. And, you know, Peyton's been in a lot of big games, and she wants the ball and loves to compete in those big moments for us.
Final question for you now, Coach, before I let you go. Duke has the best ERA in the ACC, and you're at or near the top in a bunch of other categories. And I know you're a pretty good pitcher during your time at Michigan, so I'm sure you could speak to this better than anyone else. What is your staff's philosophy, and why does it create success inside the circle?
I'm really big on the mindset piece. And so, you know, all of our training and bullpen workouts are very much preparing them for those game moments. And, you know, goes back to the player development piece of understanding each pitcher and what their needs are on the mound, but also, you know, what can we do in the weight room? What can we do with their strength and conditioning program and their movement prep that are going to help them be the best version of themselves. And so we work hard to, you know, give them all the tools that they need to be successful. But most of all, we work really hard at just being great competitors.
Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. Once again, Coach Marissa Young, thank you so much for joining me, and good luck this weekend and the rest of the season.
Thank you. I appreciate it.